And, now we stream. We stream. It's happening. It's happening, guys. We're live on youtube.com. Let's just take that, move that to the other screen. Hold on. This is already scuffed. It's already terrible. It's already terrible. Alright, I just started the stream. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'll have my phone on me so I can check the chat. We are doing Hunger Games Simulator again. I'm very excited for this one. We're gonna be joined by a buddy of mine called Dr. Loboto 11. Don't ask about the previous 10 Lobotos, because they are simply prototype models, and they were not the final... They were just not the final person. That's just how things work. Bonjour to AN920X. And Bean says, Beans, am I right, chat? I agree. I can agree with that. Let's check my mic. Alright, we have a functioning normal mic now. Alright, perfect. Amazing. Alright. Alright, Loboto's here. That's what we call him. Hello? Hi. Okay, your voice is coming through on my end. Can you hear me? Okay, great. Let me just check and see if my Discord settings are right for this. Input device should be set to... Okay. Can you, like, say some words real quick? Okay, cool. Well, actually, say that again now. I'm on OBS. Oh, thank God I checked OBS. Loboto, I accidentally had my desktop audio muted, so if I hadn't checked at that exact moment, you would have been unhearable.
Ah.
That would have been
Well,
funny.
I'm glad you checked OBS,
Okay.
then.
Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're good now. Okay. So here we are with a whole 50-character roster of random characters from media we like competing in the Hunger Games.
Should I be able to see your screen right now?
Oh. Oh, I'm not screen sharing, am I? I'm stupid. Okay. Let me just go and do that real quick. Okay. Here we are. I should probably post the stream on... Yeah, we couldn't hear him, but we can hear him now. Yeah, because I had desktop audio muted. Like I said.
Yeah,
if
well...
I hadn't checked... if I hadn't checked...
guys,
the whole stream would have been scuffed.
Welcome to the stream that I'm guessing about 0 people here will fully understand, including both me and Posey.
Oh yeah, for sure. No one's gonna fully understand this. But the 3 concurrent viewers who are here with us right now, you guys are real. Thanks for being here.
So, are you gonna do introductions or something?
Loboto, I think I should probably point out to you, the last time I actually did this, the last time I did a stream about Hunger Games Simulator, I got like 6 viewers right off the bat, and it was 1 in the morning. So I was just thinking to myself, who the fuck is watching this shit at 1 in the morning? Are my fans that loyal?
1 a.m.!
I guess maybe it's because of time zone difference, but...
Yeah, could be.
Who else is there? Back to gardening I go. Have a good stream. Okay. Bean left. We have to cancel the stream now. There's just no point.
Aw, man.
Sorry, Loboto. We're done. I should probably post...
Shame.
Truly. I should post this on my Discord, because it will get me more viewers. Hold on a minute.
More viewers who can be completely and utterly baffled by this shenanigans.
I think the funnest part of Hunger Games simulators with fictional characters is comparing the events that happen in the simulator to what their characters would do in the actual show they're from.
It's arguably even funnier when something happens that actually just matches insanely well.
Yeah, and also when it's the complete opposite at the same time.
Yeah, that
like,
too.
Both equally funny to me. But also, I don't understand, like, half of the characters you submitted for this, and you don't understand, like, any of the characters that I put here. So
No, actually, the only characters you put here that I don't understand are the Mob Psycho characters.
that's actually fair, yeah. I mean, you haven't watched Breaking Bad, but it's kind of easy to understand.
Yeah,
Because everyone
I
talks
know
about it.
Breaking Bad characters from the memes.
Yeah, because there's so many memes about it. I mean, there's obviously memes about Reagan, because why not? I mean, killing the queen and whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't really extend to all of the characters outside of the fandom, which is sad because there's so much good comedy in that show. But anyway, let me just post this on my on my Discord. Go watch this stream. It will be funny, I promise. Okay, that's gotta do it. Alright, now we can start actually going over these characters. We're 6 minutes in, nothing has happened. Okay, I gotta start. With District 1, we have the Mob Psycho gang. We have Reagan, we have Mob, we have Teru, we have Ritsu, and we have Dimple. And these are all characters that I understand very well because I've watched the show. And, should I publicly admit to this or not?
I know nothing about any of them.
Should I publicly admit to this? I'm leaning towards no.
Publicly admit to what?
Okay, well, now I've kind of boxed myself into a corner. I have to say, I may or may not have written a fan fiction that's like 150 pages based on this show. Maybe. It's possible.
I was already aware of that.
I've publicly admitted to this. You guys can unsubscribe now. I've entered my Weebark. It's true.
I entered my Weebark long ago. By
Okay.
which I mean like a year.
Alright, District 2, we have Walter White, Jesse Pinkman, Saul Goodman, Mike Ehrmantraut, Gus Fring. They're all from Breaking Bad. You guys should know Breaking Bad a little bit from the memes. And then we have the Owl House gang. I think all of these characters were already introduced in the last stream, so, who cares? I'm just gonna skip past them. Now we get to Loboto's characters, or at least some of them.
Yeah. First off, we have Wall Zombie.
Wall Zombie Sweep.
He's a gag character who appears for 2 panels of One Piece. It's great.
Truly.
And we've got a bunch of Plants vs. Zombies characters. We got Zomboss and Crazy Dave, and also Mr. Stubbins and Carbear, the Ultimate Face Puncher, who are characters from the official Plants vs. Zombies comics.
Yes, that's real, by the way. I didn't even know that until Loboto told me.
Yep, they're pretty good.
Hold on, let me read
Mr. Stubbins is Zomboss's pet porcupine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, pet zombie porcupine.
Zombie porcupine. It does not look like a zombie to me. It looks like a regular porcupine.
Well, I mean, to be fair, zombies in Plants vs. Zombies are basically just people but gray, and porcupines are already kind of grayish.
That's fair, yeah. In District 5, we have a bunch of DreamWorks characters, plus Hank, because there was one space left after Loboto submitted all his characters, and I just decided to add in Hank, because he wasn't in the Breaking Bad section. Jack Horner, Def, we already had these in the last game. And then we have from District 5, from Kung Fu Panda, the most epic trilogy ever made. Maybe not, but definitely a very epic trilogy. Poe and Master Oogway. And fun fact, when I was looking up an image for Master Oogway to use in this simulator, and I found out that there's an actual like mental health center that directly cites Oogway's advice in one article, which I think is hilarious and also extremely based.
Yeah.
And then in District 6, okay, you do this one.
Yeah.
In fact, you do all of these characters for like the next 10 districts because they're all yours.
Yeah.
So we're not 10.
First off, we have Kirby, everyone's favorite lovable little pink puffball who has slain multiple gods, and then King DDD he wants to clobber that there Kirby. Then we have the duo of random Mario villains that are just way better than you'd ever expect a Mario villain to be. Fawful and Dementio. And then, as you can see, we have every
an entire
TF2
wall
class.
of TF2 characters.
Yes. And then 2 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters. Honestly, I'd put more if I wasn't still a bit insecure about my weeb arc.
I just publicly
Yeah, there's
admitted to writing a 150-page Mob Psycho fanfiction. You can do whatever the fuck you want at this point. It won't top that.
we've got Jean-Pierre
And it's a
Polnareff,
damn good fanfic too. I will praise myself.
We've got Jean-Pierre
sorry.
Polnareff, one of only 2 French people in the entire multiverse that I respect.
Who's the other one?
Spy from Team Fortress 2.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Then we've got Foo Fighters, who is a hyper-intelligent colony of plankton controlling the body of a dead prison inmate. She's the best girl in a JoJo.
True.
Can you scroll down?
I actually didn't know. I was very confused about what gender Foo Fighters is because it kept saying they, even though their gender was listed as female. So I just decided.
They're
I'll just set it to non-binary, I guess.
Yeah, Foo Fighters' gender is somewhat up for debate on account of being a hyper-intelligent colony of plankton.
Yeah. Such is life. Right, I should
scroll
probably pull
down?
up. What do you mean? I'm on the bottom. I can't scroll down.
Wait, is the stream frozen for me?
I don't know. What? Hold on.
I think the stream's frozen.
Oh, really?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, it's not frozen on YouTube. It's just maybe on Discord. Okay, can you
It's
see
not
District
frozen.
9 and 10? Because I was already at the bottom.
I can see them now.
Okay, good.
Then we've got 4 different Deltarune characters. And then, the characters that probably nobody watching the stream will recognize. Fern J, Dr. Phage, and Dr. Tori from Awful Hospital.
Is there a Dr. Respiratory as well? That would be funny.
Damn
it.
Just circulatory.
There should be a character named Respiratory introduced, I would think. That would be funny. And then
it's a possibility.
Then One Piece characters who are inexplicably in the same district as Awful Hospital because I ran out of ways to properly format this.
Yeah, Luffy because he's the main character, and Brook because he's my favorite. He is a cool skeleton man who plays music and tells.
Yeah, that's top tier. That's top tier character stuff. I kind of gave up on properly formatting this after the Owl House section, if I'm being honest. Only these first 3 districts are organized according to, like, the property they're from. And even then, Hank randomly got added in on District 5 because we had 1 space left, which is hilarious. He's just estranged. He's just estranged from the rest of... You know what? I should have put Walter White in that spot to as a symbolic representation of how he's estranged from his family. That would have been way funnier, but it's too late now. It's just too late. I'm gonna check live stream on my phone to make sure everything's going well. Or at least in chat-wise, because I can't be bothered to click off the screen a bunch of times. Hold on. Before we get started, I'm gonna DM A and ask if he can join.
Okay.
I forgot to mention this, but this is a custom game.
Hey, did you scroll back up? Did you scroll back up at some point?
I did now.
Well,
You mean did I scroll up past the bottom? You mean?
I think my stream's I think my stream's frozen again.
Bruh. Okay, we're starting now. Okay, let's see if
And maybe I'll just open up the link you provided and just follow along.
No, because there's stream delay. There's tons of stream delay. I would not recommend that whatsoever.
Okay.
I think it's better if you just deal with the occasional freezing.
Okay.
But anyway, I probably should mention this. This is not a normal Hunger Games simulator like the last game. It has custom events added in by Grader of A's, who is like one of my admins. You guys probably know him. If you're here for the Poseidon lore, you definitely know. If you're true fans. I'm saying this to like the one person who's actively watching this stream. Okay, 2 people. William is here. The one...
Holy
two
fuck,
people
William
and one of-
Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's.
2 people are in the chat, and one of them is my editor.
Wow.
I have such a good
As
fan base.
foretold.
Yes, William Afton from FNAF, that's true. Okay. Let me just... Okay, this is getting awkward. I need to, I'll just
Still
tell
frozen
A,
on my end.
you can join... Wait, what does it show?
It shows the bottom of the cast page.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just normal. Can I scroll up real
Okay.
quick?
Sure.
Did it change at all?
Oh,
Have you tried clicking off the screen share and rejoining?
I'll try that.
That might help.
How do I watch it?
Oh wait, shit, there's actually no way for A to join without getting him into a group chat. I just forgot about that.
Okay, now
that's
it's...
stupid. How did I not realize? I mean, maybe we
It's
could use
unfrozen now.
RRS. Okay, I'll deal with that if he gets online. Is it working now? Can you...
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Finally, we can start. Okay, let's go. Let's do this already. Walter White runs away. Luffy, Foo Fighters, Dr. Circulatory, and Jean-Pierre... I'm not reading this guy's full name. Jean share everything they gathered
You can
before
just call
running.
him Polnareff.
Or Polnareff, yeah, that's better. Demo Man runs away. Fern runs away. Poe takes a handful of throwing knives.
Oh god.
Oh god. He's gonna go on a rampage. He's just gonna be like skadoosh and then murder someone with a knife. Okay, Dimple clutches a first aid kit. Demencho takes a spear. Brooke runs away with a lighter and some rope. I'm not reading this guy's full name either, but I'll just call him Grawbear. Clutches a first aid kit and runs away. And Medic runs.
Completely out of character. He would never need a first aid kit.
He seems like he would give other people the need for first aid kits. Saul Goodman runs away. Collector grabs a backpack. Oh, wait, yeah, Saul has some lighter and some rope. I forgot to mention that. The Queen also does that. Wall Zombie grabs a shovel. And Ritsu stays at the cornucopia. Master Oogway grabs a sword. Holy shit, the Kung Fu Panda characters are getting armed right now. What? Mike!
Of course, Mike's first act is to kill a child.
Oh god. He would do that, though. If he had a reason to. Oh god. How the fuck? King! He kills Jeffel.
Oh god.
That's so funny.
How did he
do that? I don't know. I don't know. Jeffel was like doing his whole philosophical monologue, and then King was just like, "Shut up, nerd," and then Titan blasted him into oblivion.
Yeah.
And then Terra was like, "You know, I gotta get out of here." Oh fuck, man, that's so funny. Zomboss retrieves a trident. Jay finds a canteen full of water.
It's kind of like fitting for him, because like his whole thing is that he's like a sort of survivor character. He acts like. What?
Are you talking about Jay?
Jay. Yeah, his whole thing is that he acts like the protagonist of a survival horror game, even though that's actually a horrible idea in his circumstances.
That sounds hilarious. I really need to read Awful Hospital at some point.
It's kind of funny, but also kind of scary at the same time, because he keeps killing innocent creatures.
Tuesdays, man. Kirby runs away from the cornucopia. Hank grabs a backpack. Heavy runs away. Engineer finds a backpack. King DDD finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Fawfolk finds a water canteen. Pyro runs. Ida runs. Blancer runs. What the fuck? Oh. The mercenary groups are going to war. Gus is gonna go after the mans. We need this crossover. Gus actually snatches a pair of sais as the very next action. Funnily enough, he's about to go murder them.
And that's how TF2 accidentally
fuck.
steps
I
on
should have
Mr.
added-
Stubbins.
Wouldn't that have killed him too, because of Mr. Stubbins having, you know, quills? Or not killed, but really hurt him. Reagan kills Death!
As he tries to run, Death is fucking running in fear from Reagan air attack.
It's so fucking funny. He just became immortal. That's so in character too. Not for him to kill anyone, but for him to just scare them off by bullshitting or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Gus, I should have added the box cutter death so that it would, you know, Gus Fring could use a box cutter on someone. Amity convinces Crazy Dave to not kill her, only to kill him instead. With what? I want to know the context behind why Dave was trying to kill her in the first place. Besides it being a murder game. Dave wanted to kill a child. Amity was like, Uncle Dave. Or sorry, not Uncle Dave. What the fuck? I don't know why I said that.
Actually, Crazy Dave is referred to as Uncle Dave in the comics because one of the main characters is his niece.
That is actually, maybe that's what threw me off, because I remember you mentioning that at some point. But I'm just imagining Amity and Crazy Dave having a conversation where Amity is trying to, like, lay out a bunch of reasons why he shouldn't kill her, and he just responds in that fucking, like, keyboard mash shit he always says.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. Like, that alien-sounding language. I just don't know how to replicate it. Like, blur, blah, 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 blah. It's just like... That was his last words. That's gonna be on his grave. Dr. Phage kills Soldier. I think he broke the Hippocratic Oath here.
It counted as euthanasia because of the book puts him out of his misery line.
That's true. That's so true. Jack Horner finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Spamton runs away. Mob grabs a shovel. Proceed. Dr. Circulatory gets the high ground. Mob receives an explosive. I wonder what he will do with that. Fawful receives fresh food. Pyro TF2 decapitates Jay with a sword. That survivor thing did not really work out too well for him.
Yeah, he is fucking dead.
He's fucking dead. He can't jaywalk anymore. Master Oogway defeats Fern in the fight, but spares her life, which is a very Master Oogway thing to do, I will say. Hank Schrader scares Kirby off. This is bullshit. Kirby would win in a fight between these two.
Kirby would win in a fight against anyone here.
Exactly. Most overpowered character. Polnareff constructs a shack. Zombass injures himself. Dr. Phage fishes. I tend to just kind of gloss over stuff that isn't really entertaining or important. Jack Horner kills the Collector. Holy shit. Bellows is strongest soldier.
Jack Horner is gonna freaking add.
Jack Horner just takes over all of the boiling aisles.
Gonna put the Collector's head on his wall and as his latest magic item.
For real. Oh fuck. Medic TF2 explores the arena. Sniper TF2 diverts Ritu's attention. Reagan defeats Walter White in a fight, but spares his life. This is an L for Reagan. He should have killed him. Knowing what Walt does in the show. It's insane how... Oh, Reagan is going on a fucking murder spree. Or at least he's going on a victory spree. Dimple searches for a water source. Mike Ehrmantraut begs for Amity to kill him, but she refuses. Brooke discovers a cave. All these characters hunt for other tributes. Can you imagine the dynamic between these characters? This would be so funny. Just the back and forth.
It's just such a weird group.
Yeah, but you could get so much comedic potential out of this. Spamton Spamton attacks Engineer. Queen receives a hatchet. King throws a knife into Foo Fighter's chest. That is definitely a murder. Let me just see if... Mike Schmidt?
What?
Oh, that's what William said in
Why'd
the
you just
chat.
randomly say Mike Schmidt?
No, I was reacting to what William said.
Oh god, he really is William Afton. Now he's naming random FNAF characters.
True story. I think it's funny how Schaeferless and I both have editors named William.
While Zombie is out hunting for the small zombie sweep.
True. Wall Zombie, Saul Goodman, and Luffy hunt for other tributes. Like how it's both One Piece characters and then just Saul Goodman randomly in there. Gus Fring and Scout hunt for other tributes. Heavy TF2 tries to sleep. Lancer discovers a cave. Grawbear and Spy split up to search for resources. Let's see. Luz, Jevil, Jesse, Mr. Stubbins, Def, Crazy Dave, Soldier TF2, Jay, The Collector, and Foo Fighters are all fucking dead. I like how Def was one of the first to die. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dimple Mob and Jack Horner cheerfully sing songs together. Reagan and Gus Fring sleep in shifts. Imagine the pairing. Ritu tends to his wounds. Clawful and Sniper talk about the tribute still alive. Walter tries to sing himself to sleep, my bad. Spy and Ida talk about the tribute still alive. Demo Man TF2 climbs a tree to rest. Brooke quietly hums. Mike tries to sing himself to sleep. Master Oogway falls into a pit and dies.
As he says, there are no accidents. He must have jumped into that pit on purpose.
True. It's fine. He goes to the spirit realm, though. Yeah, he's still really overpowered in the spirit realm. He's just spectating the game from here on out. Fern taints Luffy's food, killing him. Would she do that?
What?
You're the awful hospital fan. Would Fern taint someone's food?
Depends on whether she has a reason to.
Would she poison Luffy's? Well, I mean, technically all of them have a reason because it's a murder game and they have to, but ignoring that.
Fern has, in fact, canonically fought a dolphin by tainting its food once before.
That's funny. But I mean, dolphins are menaces, so I don't blame her. Lancer fends Wall Zombie, Grawbear, and John and Polnareff away from his fire. Not Wall
God,
Zombie.
he fought off 3 of the strongest characters here.
Wall Zombie is actually strong, or no?
No, I'm just joking.
But, I mean, Polnareff and Grawbear do seem actually strong, so... Engineer receives a hatchet. What the fuck? What the fuck, Teru? What? What? Dr. Phage? I mean, Dr. Phage is just like a tiny little bacteriophage. What does that even entail? He just goes up to his skin or something and just like kind of rests there? Is that all that is? Because
I guess.
what else? How else do you snuggle with a fucking bacteriophage?
Yep, can you hold on a moment?
Pizza's ready. Pizza's here.
Oh shit. Loboto family
Pizza's
reveal.
here. I need to go get my pizza.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna start reading the chat now. I'm just keeping tabs on Twitter about a certain person in the MC community who might be revealed to be human garbage. We're not gonna talk about that on stream, I don't think. I don't know who you're talking about. I have a vague idea of who it might be, but I'd rather not discuss it here on stream, because that's obviously, like, super serious. Loboto is not present, so I can start ranting about how this gets in the way of Teru Mob. And he will not know. Unless he goes back and rewatches the stream, in which case he will know. Anyway, well, actually, no. I guess snuggling isn't really, like, an inherently romantic action at all. You could just snuggle with someone who's your friend, or, like, your parent, or whatever. What the fuck am I even saying at this point? Okay, Dementia and Scout huddle for warmth. Interesting. I can't get over this. Master Oogway falls into a pit and dies. There are no accidents, he says. No accidents. Right, we have 2 people in the chat right now. You guys are real. How has everyone's day been? How have things been going? Everyone been chilling? I've been having a decent day myself, I would say. 4 concurrent viewers. Okay. I guess Loboto not being here I suppose Loboto not being here gets us more viewers, so I should probably just kick him off the stream, really. That makes sense. Seems like a good solution. Alright, what can I do while I'm waiting? What can I do when I'm waiting? Right. Like a ghost town in here. It's just such a ghost town, you know? We were laughing our heads off, and then it was all over because of pizza. Pizza, I tell you. No, I can't eat gluten. I myself am a gluten-free fellow. But
Alright, sorry about that. Did I miss anything?
nope, I did not even continue.
Okay, good.
Okay. Dementio and Scout TF2 huddle for warmth, Dr. Circulatory screams for help, and Saul Goodman receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Which is funny, because if anything, it would be Saul who's sponsoring other people. But, whatever. Amity fends King, Poe, and Kirby away from her fire.
Infighting in Team Owl House.
Infighting in Team Owl House. Also, that's really impressive. Because, I mean, Poe has a very unconventional fighting style, but he still can be pretty powerful at certain times. King can use his, like, Titan attack, and you know Kirby is basically
Kirby.
God.
Yeah, Kirby's just Kirby.
But Amity somehow fights them all off. I don't know how. She just does. Zomboss and Hank Schrader talk about the tribute still alive. King DDD, Pyro, and Spamton discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. That's so funny.
That must be a very confusing conversation.
Yeah,
because
doesn't Pyro not even talk?
King DDD's the only one who can actually speak normally.
That's so funny. Like,
he has a really
Spamton
strong accent too, so even
Spamton just talks in you know, in his like messed up, like, whatever, like all that, like, he speaks in dialogue boxes, obviously, but also with all those, like,
wait, I just
add-ons to
Spamton
his
as the
voice.
freaking what if Spamton as the freaking Nightmare Enterprises dealer guy? He's providing King DDD with a monster to clobber that day Kirby.
That's so funny. Queen is awoken by nightmares. Reagan decapitates Dr. Tori with a sword. That's the first thing I fucking see. Reagan's going off.
How would that even work? Tori doesn't even really have a true head as far as I know.
I don't know, but Reagan can do whatever he wants at this point. He's going on a fucking rampage. Dr. Phage sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. The smoke was from the force of Reagan decapitating Dr. Tori. Hank Schrader questions his sanity, which I would too if I was in this game. Ping and Pyro hunt for other tributes. Mob tries to sleep. Gus constructs a shack. Lancer, Fawful, Dimple, and Walter White raid Engineer's camp while he is hunting.
They
That's
stole
what
the
a
intel.
combination. What a combination of characters. I love how the simulator is basically simulating like turf wars between Los Polos Hermanos and the TF2 mercenaries at this point.
Yeah, it kinda is.
With random other characters joining in, and then Heavy diverts Ritsu's attention and runs away. This happens to Ritsu quite a lot in this sim. I've just realized. Like, this is giving me deja vu, because I swear the exact same thing happened last day. Zomboss discovers a cave. Amity camouflages himself. Spamton shoots lightning out of his eyes and tells Mike Ermintrout to kill himself. Now! It doesn't work. Oh, I almost forgot that A added in those custom events.
Now!
Medic TF2, Ida, Brooke, and Polnareff hunt for other tributes. Now, this is also another dynamic I want to see, dialogue-wise. Kirby tends to Teru's wounds, that's way down there. Fern camouflages herself. Queen explores the arena. Spy goes hunting. Demo Man discovers a cave. Jack Horner steals from Scout while he isn't looking, which I feel like is very ironic, because wouldn't Scout be the one doing that to someone else? Wall Zombie
Well, yeah,
steals...
but Scout has magic items that Jack Horner wants for himself.
That's so true, yes. What magic items, though?
I guess the sun on a
Sniper's
stick
piss jar?
technically counts. I guess the sun on a stick technically counts.
Maybe. Okay. Wall Zombie steals from Dementia while he isn't looking. Wall Zombie sweep. Saul Goodman Poe and Sniper track down and kill King Day Day Day. I want to see this in like movie form. I want to see what they were thinking and how they were communicating their plan leading up to that. That would have been so funny. Grawbear fishes. Master Oogway, Luffy, Tori, and King DDD are fucking dead.
Not nearly as many deaths that time.
No, that's because it's not the bloodbath. That tends to happen in Sims. Queen and Ritsu huddle for warmth. That's weird. Ritsu's 14. But maybe it's like platonic. Reagan cries himself. No, wait, shit. No, he's not even 14. He's 13. I forgot about that. Not that that really changes anything, but I remembered. Reagan cries himself to sleep. He's burdened with the guilt of what he's done. Fern and Fawful track down and kill Medic. Infighting in the hospital community.
Fern has successfully killed a doctor for the first time in the entire story of Awful Hospital.
True story. Demo Man TF2 defeats Mob but spares his life. I don't think he could. Well, actually, maybe because just Mob wouldn't fight back. That's the only thing. But getting pushed enough would make him like activate his unconscious state, and then he would go like absolutely Bosnia mode and just obliterate every enemy in his wake. So I don't think Demo Man would win. But whatever. Brooke receives fresh food. Kirby receives clean water. Mike tries to treat his infection. Wall Zombie and Polnareff hold hands. Do you ship them?
Yes.
This is the OTP now. Hank, Lancer, and Engineer sleep in shifts. Gus screams for help. Dr. Phage quietly hums. Dimple convinces Dementio not to kill him, only to kill him instead. This is the most Dimple thing that Dimple has done yet in the sim.
Also, but that is not a very Dementio thing.
Yeah,
nobody could ever convince Dementio not to kill someone.
True that. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm just gonna pretend I know. Heavy receives medical supplies from the, I guess from like, you know, they came from Medic from the spirit realm. He just projected them into the game. Poe thinks about winning. Ida and Jack stay away all night. Pyro TF2 passes out. Saul sees the fire but stays hidden. Zomboss replaces Sniper's organs with bees. No, how will Sniper fulfill his piss jar fetish now? His kidneys are gone.
And Zomboss is like one of the few characters here who I could imagine actually being able to do that.
Amity convinces Grawbear to snuggle with her. That's just no. I mean, she's canonically lesbian, so I mean it has to be platonic. Tara receives medical supplies. Scout cries himself to sleep. Spamjin quietly hums. Spy tries to sing himself to sleep. King starts a fire and Walter White tends to his wounds. Let's see what's going on here. Poe severely slices Brooke with a sword. Holy shit.
How does that even work? He's a fucking skeleton.
I don't know. The sword just had too much Dragon Warrior energy. It just cut through bone. I'm just imagining Poe being like, skadoosh, and then swinging the sword. Fawful runs away from Jack Horner.
Not even sure if it's actually possible for Brooke to die, honestly.
I don't know. Maybe he just awkwardly sits there for the rest of the game with his head detached.
Yeah.
Lancer discovers a river. Ritsu practices his archery. Engineer gaming. Oh yeah, that's still in this. Right. Teru kills Kirby. What the fuck?
While he was resting, that was the only possible
That was the only
way
option. Saul Goodman steals from Mob while he
Kirby
isn't looking.
accidentally inhaled a
gaming
cappy.
again. But it's on Scout. Demo Man TF2 goes hunting. Teru is actually one of the few Mob Psycho characters who has a kill count, or at least a suspected kill count, because at one point in the can I say this, or do you not want to be spoiled? It's very minor,
I don't
but
want to be spoiled.
Okay. I probably shouldn't say that then, but it is really funny what I was gonna say. Walter White and Heavy hunt for other tributes. Ida questions her sanity. Grawbear discovers a river. Hank stalks Pyro. Engineer overhears Amity and Gus talking in the distance. I want to hear that conversation. Dr. Phage defeats Fern in the fight. King goes hunting. Spy receives a hatchet. Polnareff travels to higher ground. Queen gets severely injured by Wall Zombie and left to die.
Yeah!
Wall Zombie
Wall
sweep!
Zombie sweep!
Let's go! Mike, Ermintrout, Spamton, Dimple, and Reagan hunt for other tributes. Okay, let's check on our chat. I'm fake. That's what Midget said.
Well, they're about to go out to dinner, so.
Sam, could you get me another piece of pizza, please?
Yeah.
Alright. Right, let's proceed. And our deaths are Medic, and Dementio, and Sniper, and Brooke, and Kirby, and Queen. Amity, Demo Man, and Dimple cheerfully sing songs together. Engineer Gaming, and it's actually on Engineer. Amazing.
Oh my god!
Lancer
It
tries
happened.
to... Once in a blue moon, I tell you. Lancer tries to treat his infection. Waffle sets up camp for the night. Ida convinces Hank Schrader to snuggle with her. Well, that's a new pairing. Engineer Gaming. Mike attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Raw Bear passes out from exhaustion. Ritsu dies of dysentery.
Oh, okay.
Awful way to go. Zomboss receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Pyro poisons King's drink. He drinks it and dies. Tragic. Mob
Rip
receives
King.
another explosive. He has received 2 of them so far in this game. I am scared. Poe, Gus Fring, Spamton, and Saul tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I want this conversation animated now. Walter White questions his sanity. I would as well. And these two can't start fires because they're losers. Wall Zombie and Scout tell stories about themselves to each other.
Yeah, Wall Zombie tells the story of that time he came down and said Wall Zombie, and also that time he came down and said Wall Zombie, and then
Don't
there was
forget
that
about-
time he came down.
Well, none of those stories are really interesting. I'd prefer to hear about this time when he came down from the wall and said Wall Zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a good point there.
Alright, I just, going back to this for a second, I'm just, what do you think the ghost stories would be, between these characters? For Poe, it's gotta be something like the Spirit Realm. Like, Master Oogway came here, and, he gave me a big stick. And, he said he had a bigger stick, so it was fine. And then I used that big stick, and I accidentally blew up all of China or something.
Spamton just talks about his... Spamton just explains his backstory. That's the ghost story.
Gus Fring just talks about how the ghost of Victor haunts him every time, and he just has like a giant... Victor just like hovers over his bed every time at night with a box cutter. Just like, because that's what he used to kill him. And then Saul's ghost story is, I scammed a ghost once, and he couldn't enter the living world, so he couldn't do anything about it. Heavy TF2 quietly hums. Stuff that's not really interesting happens. Proceed. Spamton tends to Engineer's wounds. Scout runs away from Mob. That's hilarious. Bunch of other stuff happens I don't really care about. Polnareff steals from Saul Goodman. Spy kills Demo Man. The funniest part about this is that Spy is like the only one that has a blue spy. It has like a blue mercenary picture, and he's killing one of the red ones, so that's funny. What the fuck, Poe? What?
Oh god.
No! Holy shit. He's gone mad with power. I'm just imagining Jack Black screaming his head off while stabbing someone with size.
He's going to use Grarbear's remains to kick the most, to cook the most kick-assing bok choy soup or whatever you have ever tasted.
I think it was, yeah, because his adoptive dad, Mr. Ping, he makes soup. That's, like, his main thing. He just shows up to Mr. Ping's shop, and Mr. Ping is like, where did you get these ingredients? And Poe's like, oh, it's nothing. You don't have to ask questions. It reminds me of, didn't Poe like grab a bunch of knives at the very beginning of the game? I know sais are not knives. I know sais aren't knives, but that's very close, which is hilarious. And also, I just remembered, in that final fight between Poe and Shen from Kung Fu Panda 2, Shen actually used sais to try to kill him. So, does that imply that after Shen died, Poe picked up the sais, teleported into the Hunger Games simulator, and then used those same sais he got from Shen to stab Grobbear to death?
Man,
I'm trying to connect this to actual canon. Yeah, Poe is a fucking menace in the simulator. It's insane. Wall Zombie, Hank Schrader, Zomboss, Teru, and Walter White hunt for other tributes. I also want to see the dynamic between these characters. There's so many funny conversations that could be had. Dimple and Dr. Phage split up. Pyro goes hunting. Reagan receives an explosive. Shit, no, do not give Reagan anything. Don't give him anything. He will use that to his advantage. Heavy receives an explosive. Amity gets a hatchet. Ida makes a spear.
He doesn't know how to use it.
Does Heavy not know?
I'd assume that explosives aren't really his area of expertise.
No. It wouldn't be Reagan's area of expertise either, but he has a habit of winning at stuff he has zero qualifications for whatsoever out of sheer dumb luck. So, I mean, I think he can do it anyway. And these characters are dead. Oh shit, Teru got stabbed by Dimple. I want to make a joke so bad, but it will spoil the show. I can't do it. Dr. Phage, Mob, and Lancer cheerfully sing songs together. Fern, Wall Zombie, and Amity discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Reagan defeats Ida in a fight, but spares her life. I want to see the fight between these two. Oh, shit. Please. Hank eats alive tracker jackers, mistakenly thinking they're regular bees. My favorite part about this message implies that if they were regular bees, they would be perfectly fine with eating them.
Yeah.
Jack Horner begs for Engineer to kill him, but he doesn't.
Engineer, you fool!
Oh, you idiot. You idiot. Oh, I'm just hearing that in Jack Horner's voice. The whole like, "What took you so long, idiot?" line. And he's gonna be saying that whenever he like pulls out some weapon of mass destruction against Engineer. Heavy, TF2, Gus, Poe, and Saul Goodman tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. These are 3 of the 4 characters who did this the last time. The only difference is Heavy. Like that's the only new character in this event. Scout TF2 fends Fawful, Spamton, and Zomboss away from his fire. Walt goes to sleep. Spy loses sight of where he is. Dimple kills Mob with a hatchet. What? What? No, come on.
Why is Dimple killing all his friends?
I wasn't sure you knew that they were friends.
I mean, I kind of assumed because they're mob psycho characters.
That's true, yeah, that's fair. Jack Horner overhears Heavy TF2 and Mike Ehrmantraut talking in the distance. Scout TF2 defeats Spy in a fight, but spares his life. He channeled all the anger from Spy doing his mom.
Little does he know, Spy only did his mom because Spy is his dad.
True. Amity stalks Poe. Waffle explores the arena. Zomboss collects fruit from a tree. Reagan camouflages himself in the bushes. Walt diverts Engineer TF2's attention and runs away. Wall Zombie thinks about home. Gus Fring picks flowers. Spamton injures himself. Fern scares Pyro TF2 off. Lancer decapitates Polnareff with a sword.
Oh, Jesus. And Polnareff is a sword fighter.
Yeah, I don't think he would be able to do that.
They had like a Lancer had a fucking epic sword fight with Polnareff.
Can you imagine this shit animated? I want to see that. Saul explores the arena. Dr. Phage searches for firewood. Engineer gaming with a picture of Ida. I think the only mob psycho. Actually, no, Dimple's still alive, but Dimple and Reagan are the only mob psycho characters left. Never mind. Dimple is the only one left. I spoke too soon. Waffle stabs Reagan in the back with a trident. After Reagan did all that, Heavy TF2 begs for Spy TF2 to kill him. He refuses, keeping Heavy alive. Dimple lets Zomboss into his shelter, which might be a mistake, but if it's just Zomboss without his machine, I think Dimple could easily defeat him.
And does Dimple even have a brain for Zomboss to eat anyway?
No, not really. I mean, he's a spirit. They're both undead, technically. Maybe that's why they're getting along. Ida fends Saul Goodman, Poe, and Lancer away from her fire. Gus is unable to start a fire. Dr. Phage questions his sanity. Mike attempts to start a fire. Amity sees a fire. Scout climbs a tree. Vern stabs Jack Horner with a tree branch. She did what no one else had the strength to do. Wall Zombie tries to treat its infection. Pyro throws a knife into Spamton's head.
It's great because you wouldn't expect it from looking at her, but Fern just being a total badass is actually... Yeah, it's funny, because you wouldn't expect it from looking at her, but Fern being a total badass like that is actually completely in character for her.
I really need to read Awful Hospital. Walter White thinks about home. I'm cheering for either Wall Zombie or Poe at this point. Fawful catches Spy off guard and kills him. No more Mom's done. Ever. It's all over. Heavy TF2 practices his archery. Pyro receives an explosive. Zomboss kills Walter White. Wall Zombie and Mike Ehrmantraut work together for the day. Overpowered pairing. Truly. Poe tries to spearfish with a trident. This is the first in-character thing I have seen from Poe this entire simulator. Besides tell ghost stories, I think he would do that.
Yeah.
Lancer, Dimple, Fern, Dr. Phage, they all raid Engineer's camp while he is hunting. They wanted the intel.
We'll keep stealing shit from Engineer.
I like how it's two Awful Hospital characters, too.
Yeah. Two Awful Hospital characters who are actually, like, mortal enemies in canon.
Scout collects fruit from a tree. Amity runs away. Ida travels to higher ground. Oh, shit. Water gets spilled on the story map. Okay. Mike, Dr. Phage, Amity, Wall Zombie, they all escape. So does Lancer. So does Gus. Dimple scares Engineer into running into the out-of-story water using the in-the-story water. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know what that means, but A set it up, so whatever. Scout gets their ink washed away. Heavy TF2 escapes the water. Pyro and Ida get their faces reduced to mush from the water while fighting. No, Poe's dead! No! He got so far. Fern scares Fawful into running into the out-of-story water using the in-story water. I still don't know what that means.
I think what that's supposed to mean is that, like, the out-of-story water is the water that got spilled on the map or whatever, and the in-story water is just, like, water in some random river.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Saul Goodman pushes Poe into the water, and Zomboss gets their ink washed away. Tragic. Let's see what the chat's saying. Mike will absolutely one-tap every character there. Mike will win simply by saying, here's what's gonna happen. Jack Horner just got sucked into his bag again. Bloody hell. No, said Clover Cake. Michael... Okay, so MP's betting on Mike. Okay, do we think Mike has a chance of winning? Is that possible? I mean, Mike is a pretty strong character.
Yes, but however, he is up against Wall Zombie!
True! Wall Zombie sweep. He would have been up against Poe if not for Poe, like, literally dying, like, the last round. Vern kills Dimple and Gus. Holy shit. Dimple's already dead. I guess Vern exorcised him. Mike Ehrmantraut accidentally thinks too hard and wipes his brain.
Well, right I guess we Mike's not gonna win.
Right after MP was betting on Mike winning. Well, there's Poe gone. Oh, you just noticed that. Stream delay must suck. Because that happened a little while ago, like a solid minute or two ago. Wall Zombie dies! No! No! It's all over now.
That's it, we're ending the stream, show's over, everyone out, bye!
Yep, it's all done. Vern kills Saul Goodman with his own weapon. Heavy thinks about home. Tons of stuff happens. Okay, who's left in Breaking Bad? Anyone? Is it just Hank? I actually want to check. Okay, all of Mob Psycho is wiped out. All of Breaking Bad is wiped out, except for Hank. We haven't seen Hank yet. Only Amity is still alive in Owl House. All of these districts are wiped out. Oh, Hank's dead too.
Hank's dead too.
Only Heavy is left with Team Fortress. Fern and Phage are still left from Awful Hospital. So Awful Hospital has the most amount of characters remaining in terms of which fandoms have the most characters left. It's down to
on Fern.
It's down to Doctor. Wait, Fern has 7 kills.
Yeah, that's why my buddy's on Fern.
Holy shit. Phage. Okay.
Do not fuck with this mother.
Jesus Christ. Dr. Phage, Thurn. Oh, that's my bad pronunciation. Dr. Phage, Fern, Heavy, and Amity are like the last 4 characters left. That's so funny.
Final 4.
The final 4. I accidentally closed out of YouTube. Hold on a minute. Let me get back to live chat real quick. Mike, no. Saul Goodman could just say, "It's all good, man." Respawn and use his inaccurate knowledge of the law against everyone to win. That's true. That's true, but not in the simulator. He won't, because that's too overpowered. During the final battle, the true villain will be revealed as Kevin Flynn, and they'll all tram up against Jeff Bridges. I'm assuming that's a typo. It should say team, but whatever. Icro.
No, they're all going to get in a tram and run him over.
Yeah, of course. Fern and Amity sleep in shifts. Heavy TF2 stays awake all night. Dr. Phage passes out. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, nothing eventful happens here. Amity and Phage truce, and Heavy and Fern have also seemed to truce. So now we have the teams set up.
Or do we?
There's no way it'll be consistent. Heavy stabs Amity, and Phage dies from first. So now it's down to Fern and Heavy. So are we thinking it's going to be Heavy or Fern?
Fern.
I was literally watching Breaking Bad 20 minutes ago, says MP. That's hilarious. I'm 4 episodes away from finishing it. I cannot wait. We just have to get a time when my dad and my brother and my uncle are all available at the same time. So that's awkward. We're down to the last 2. Heavy unknowingly eats toxic berries, which means Fern wins!
No, Heavy, that wasn't a sandwich! And Fern won.
Fern wins.
As
Fern,
foretold.
Absolute beast. Fern has 7 kills.
She won and she got the most kills.
Yeah, that doesn't usually happen. Usually the most kills come from someone who didn't win. Poe had 3 kills. Fawful had 3 kills. Pyro had 3 kills. Let me actually look at the kills list. I'm just gonna go to the stats. Hold on. Kills. Fern was first with 7 kills. Then Dimple with 4. Then Fawful and Poe Fawful, Poe, and Pyro all teamed with 3 kills. Then King, Reagan, Saul Goodman, Sniper, Spy, and Zomboss all had 2. Amity, Dr. Phage, Heavy TF2, Jack Horner, Lancer, Mike Ehrmantraut, Scout, and Teru, and Wall Zombie all had 1 kill. So at least Wall Zombie got someone. Anyway, let's go again if you still have time.
I think I still have time.
Okay. Poe suddenly and inexplicably turns into a tombstone. The game was just like, we can't let this guy go on a rampage again. We have to get him out of here. The mods just stepped in. They just typed in /kill Poe, and he just turned into a tombstone. Saul Goodman bashes Fern's head in with a mace. All of the overpowered characters from the first round are getting wiped out immediately. Mike Ehrmantraut gets a bow. Def runs away. And then all these characters share everything they gathered. The Collector clutches a first aid kit. Crazy Dave and Luz work together to drown King TDD. Imagine the back and forth between Luz and Crazy Dave. She's just like barking orders at him, and he's responding with Wibby wobble. Wibby wobble, pre-case warp. While King DDD is just begging for his life. Hank runs away from the cornucopia. Pyro finds a bag full of explosives. Dimple stays. Queen runs. Waffle eats live tracker jackers, mistakenly thinking they're regular bees. Again, overpowered character from the first round gets knocked out immediately. Zomboss just kills himself. Zomboss was like, you know, maybe that guy with the lightning had a good point.
Yeah.
And then these characters share everything they gathered before running. Amity takes some throwing knives. Mob runs away. Scout kills Luffy and Lancer.
Brooke has a sword. That gives him a huge advantage. He's a sword fighter.
He can't get decapitated by Poe now. Well, also because Poe's dead, but,
yeah. And also he is actually, like, a sword fighter in One Piece.
Gus, Fring, and Ida fight for a bag. Ida strangles Gus with the straps and runs. I want to see this animated. Jack Horner scares away Engineer. Heavy breaks Reagan's nose for a basket of bread. Do not fuck with Reagan. Oh no, he made a huge mistake. Grawbear takes throwing knives. King and Foo Fighters fight Kirby and Sniper TF2. Kirby and Sniper TF2 survive, and we know that Kirby was carrying.
That's what happens when you... That's what happens when you try to fight Kirby.
Kirby can use the Titan Blast now.
Oh god.
Jesse runs away. Master Oogway strangles Jill with a rope. It's so out of character for him to do.
His mercy has limits.
It's just like Jevil is doing his like philosophical bullshit or something, and Master Oogway is like,
it's just like,
you don't know how to appreciate the present well enough, and then just strangles him.
Yeah.
The future is a mystery, except it will not be because your future will be death. That's not a good Oogway impression at all, but still. Kirby begs for Master Oogway to kill him. He refuses, keeping Kirby alive. Kirby knows that Oogway is the only one who can kill him, probably. Through, like, you know, spiritual bullshit. Jack sprains his ankle while running away from Hank Schrader. Yeah, Oogway probably doesn't want to accidentally get killed by Kirby in self-defense, because then Kirby can take his abilities like Kai did in the third movie. Grawbear, the ultimate face puncher, Heavy TF2, and Polnareff track down and kill Walter White.
Yeah, Heavy and Polnareff just hold him in pace while Grawbear punches him.
True. Walt's face just explodes. Heisenberg, more like Hindenburg.
Yeah. Jay strangles. That is completely in character.
How would he strangle a fucking bacteriophage? I don't know how that's possible.
The only part of this that's out of character is the fact that Phage probably is the fact that it kills Phage, but that would totally happen. Jay would totally just go up to Phage and fucking strangle him.
So
just
funny.
Fucking throttle him.
Amazing. Yeah, Turtle for the win. My guy killed from the spirit realm. True. While Zombie and Saul Goodman split up to search for resources, Mike Ehrmantraut attacks Luz, but she manages to escape. Engineer Gaming. Dr. Tori sets an explosive off, killing Def. Def can't win, ever, apparently. Spy Hunts
that is a fitting character to kill Death, considering that Tori is capable of bringing people back from the dead.
I did not know that, but that does seem fair, yeah. Demoman defeats Engineer in a fight, but spares his life. The Collector receives a hatchet. Scout runs away from Pyro, which, of course he does, he's Scout. Ritsu, Amity, Sniper TF2, Queen, and Dimple hunt for other tributes. Soldier TF2 chases Dementio. Poe, Fern, King DDD, Fawful, Zomboss, Luffy, Lancer, Gus Fring, King, Foo Fighters, Jevil, Walter White, Dr. Phage, and Def are all fucking dead.
Why does my wife, who I mean
Engineer
my favorite JoJo character, keep dying?
Why are Luz and Jesse holding hands? Is it because of the shared trauma? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Spamton G. Spamton receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Polnareff stabs Scout in the back with a trident. Engineer Gaming, and it's just a picture of Hank. Master Oogway screams for help. The guilt has consumed him from killing Jevil. Ritsu and Crazy Dave run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Ida convinces Heavy to not kill her, only to kill him instead. Amity, Wall Zombie, and Sniper cheerfully sing songs together. Mob kills Demo Man with his own weapon. What? No, he would never do that. This is so out of character, it's insane.
Maybe it was a complete accident. Demo was just chasing after Mob, and he tried to sticky jump, but didn't realize that that he was low on HP.
That would be funny. Or he beat up Mob so bad that he awakened like the subconscious presence or something, and that killed him. Jay and Engineer hold hands. Dr. Tori receives an explosive. Vi questions his sanity. Haru, Mr. Stubbins, Reagan, and Brooke tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood, which I also think would be incredibly entertaining. Saul Goodman shoots an... Oh, Reagan would have the most entertaining ghost stories to tell. He literally runs an entire business about exorcising spirits. Of course he would have stories.
Brooke would probably be good at ghost stories too, considering that he is himself a skeleton.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Saul Goodman shoots an arrow at the Collector but misses and kills Pyro.
Yeah, I imagine the Collector probably did some kind of weird, mind-screwy, reality-warping portal shit
That's probably what happened.
To redirect
I don't know why Saul
Pyro.
Goodman was trying to kill a child, but that's more of a Walter White thing to do, to be fair. Raw Bear starts a fire. Medic thinks about winning. Rip Poe, he ascended to the spirit realm. Yeah, true. Yes, Master Oogway is in this. Jack Horner destroys Dimple supplies. Soldier attempts to start a fire. He can't. Epic fail. Master Oogway discovers a cave. Wall Zombie begs for Jack Horner to kill him, but he refuses. Jack Horner knows that Wall Zombie is too powerful.
The only good thing what Jack Horner will ever do in his life.
True. Grawbear and stab Saul Goodman. He wouldn't even need to use a trident. He could just punch him. Dimple, Dementio, and Jay.
He punched the trident into Saul Goodman.
Yes, he did. Dimple, Dementio, and Jay start fighting, but Dementio runs away as Dimple kills Jay. Engineer TF2 camouflages himself in the bushes. Bamton receives medical supplies. Ida tries to sleep. Kirby poisons Crazy Dave's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies.
The only way Kirby can die, by accident.
Crazy Dave probably drinks poison drinks, like, on the regular, so I imagine his immune system is used to it anyway.
Yeah, Crazy Dave canonically enjoys Frog's Breath ice cream, so I think he has a pretty strong immune system.
Truly. Olnaraf tends to the Collector's wounds. Ritsu gets firewood. What? Mob shoots lightning out of his eyes and tells Teru to kill himself now. It doesn't work. I cannot stress enough to you how, like, insanely out of character this is. This is possibly the most out of character thing I've seen in the entire simulator. Not just because of what Mob does, but because of who he's doing it to. It's like double whammy right here. But that makes it so funny. Spy stabs loose.
Yeah, he did it. He backstabbed her.
Medic receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Mr. Stubbins hunts for other tributes. Soldier TF2 constructs a shack. Brooke defeats Jesse Pinkman in a fight, but spares his life. I don't think it was a very long fight.
I think...
Queen kills Reagan and Amity. I don't think the Brooke and Jesse Pinkman fight would have lasted very long.
Yeah, Brooke's kinda just way stronger than him.
Yeah, Queen, Reagan, and Amity get into a fight, and Queen kills them both. Sniper tracks down and kills Hank Schrader. We're doing the Breaking Bad TF2 turf wars again. Mike Ehrmantraut collects fruit from a tree. 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. We're getting a lot more deaths this time. Scout, Heavy, Demo Man, Pyro, Saul, Jay, Kirby, Luz, Reagan, Amity, and Hank. They're all dead. They're all fucking dead. Saul will be trying to sell that bow for millions now, saying it's god tier since it oofed one person. Yeah, probably. That's very much in character for him. Mike Ehrmantraut destroys soldiers' supplies while he is asleep. We're really doing the turf wars. This is revenge for Hank. Even though Hank and Mike are not even friends, but whatever. Master Oogway quietly hums. Raw Bear tries to treat their infection. Dementio passes out. Brooke goes to sleep. Wall Zombie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dr. Circulatory kills Queen while she is sleeping. Could she do that?
She performs impromptu surgery on her.
This is what the woke left wants. Jesse Pinkman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Medic TF2 questions his sanity. Crazy Dave starts a fire.
You think he starts it by just taking the frying pan off his head and using it?
Yes, he does. Absolutely. Engineer loses sight of where he is. Mr. Stubbins and the Collector sleep in shifts. Ritsu convinces Ida to snuggle with that. No, I'm not. No, this is not cool. Unless it's like a motherly gesture, in which case that is very cool. Dimple looks at the night sky. Mob severely slices Spy with a sword. Teru, Jack Corner, Sniper, and Spamton sleep in shifts. Another dynamic I really want to see animated at some point. Someone has got to do that. Polnareff questions his sanity, which is very
I would
understandable.
too if I was French.
I like how you say if I was French and not if I was in this game. Engineer kills Teru for his supplies. No. Wasabi dies!
No!
It's all over. We gotta end the sim.
Yeah.
Wasabi dies of dysentery. What the fuck?
How the fuck does a wall get dysentery?
Yeah, how does that happen? Does the wall just like start violently shitting out of itself? Raw Bear, the ultimate face puncher, thinks about home. What? John Polnareff forces Dementio to kill Mike Ehrmantraut or Mob. He decides to kill Mob. Dementio has the option of killing like an assassin who has objectively ruined countless lives, or does this kid?
I think Dementio wants to try to get Mike on his side.
That's true. Yeah, Dementio is a villain, so it's fair.
And he's a manipulator, so.
Engineer Gaming. Ritsu and Sniper fight Dimple and Ida. Ritsu and Sniper survive. That's funny. Finally, Ritsu wins like a single fight in Mob Psycho. True story. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Hold on a minute. I'm in trouble. I have been visited by the ones, the great ones. Hold on a minute. Let me just mute.
Oh, how you guys doing? You watched that new Last of Us show? I haven't. I don't. But it's cool if you have, I guess. I'm gonna chew this pizza very loudly now. Okay, that was a bad idea. Pizza's cold now, it doesn't taste good anymore.
Sorry, that was yeah, that was a family member of mine. Hold on. I'm back. I'm getting DMs. There we go. Anything new in the chat or what?
I don't know,
I'll
I'm
be
not
trying to sell
looking
that
at the
bow.
chat.
No, I think that's the end. Okay. Crazy Dave over here hears Dr. Tori and Medic talking in the distance. Mr. Stubbins scares Brooke off. Spamton chases Master Oogway. Big mistake. Do not fuck with Master Oogway. Ever. A bunch of stuff happens. Queen, Spy, Teru, Wall Zombie, Mob, Dimple, and Ida die. I don't know why I almost said Ritsu, because he's not dead. Dementio set up camp for the night, or, Crazy Dave and Ritsu sleep in shifts. Bunch of other stuff happens I don't really care about.
He tries to sing himself to sleep, that's in character, he is a musician.
Medic TF2 thinks about winning. Soldier stays awake all night. The Collector and Mike Ehrmantraut huddle for warmth. The two most overpowered characters, truly. Jack Horner questions his sanity. Polnareff is awoken by nightmares. Engineer Gaming. Dr. Tori cooks her food before putting her fire out. Mr. Stubbins and Sniper fight Spamton and Master Oogway. Spamton and Master Oogway survive. Because of course they do. Oogway just cannot die. It's insane. Well, besides the one time when he fell into a pit.
Unlike his canon counterpart.
True. Unlike his counterpart from literally the last game where he just fell into a fucking pit. That's the only way he could possibly die, in the most stupid way ever. If he's in an actual fight, he could not possibly die. Spamton does not, Engineer does not kill Spamton. Dr. Tori accidentally thinks too hard and wipes her brain.
How does that even work? She's like a fucking
know.
colossal being. Like I haven't really talked about this, but she's like a fucking eldritch abomination. How fucking hard would she have to think to wipe her brain?
I do not know. She was probably thinking. She must have seen. What's the most confusing thing you can think of? She tried to divide by 0 or something, maybe.
She tried to figure out the lore of Kingdom Hearts.
She was trying to think about what Obama's last name was. Master Oogway searches for firewood. Crazy Dave camouflages himself. Jack receives medical supplies. Dementio shoots lightning out of his eyes and tells Medic TF2 to kill himself now. It doesn't work, causing Dementio to self-destruct out of shame.
He does that fucking thing he does where he like makes the box around people and there's a bunch of explosions happen in it, but he does it to himself.
Would that be in character for him to do, by the way?
No, not at all.
I mean the telling someone to kill themselves.
Oh yeah, he would definitely kill someone to kill themselves.
Grawbear collects fruit from a tree. Bunch of other stuff happens. Brooke makes a wooden spear. Blah 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 blah. Master Oogway defeats Brooke in a fight, but spares his life, which is very in character for him.
Won't be a point to killing
Soldier
Brooke anyway, because Brooke's already dead!
Exactly.
Yo!
Soldier and Medic snuggle. Damn. I eagerly await Heavy's reaction to this news.
Heavy's reaction to that information.
Mike Ehrmantraut and Crazy Dave tell stories about themselves to each other. Polnareff passes out. Ritsu sees a fire but stays hidden. The Collector kills themselves. That's like the only way the Collector could die.
Hey, it's the feast.
Engineer TF2 stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Medic TF2 solves while gripping a photo of his friends and family. You're telling... Does he even have friends and family? Besides Heavy, I guess.
No, he killed them all.
Oh god! There's so many characters involved here. I am scared to scroll down. Ritsu decides not to go to the feast, which is very wise. Crazy Dave stabs Polnareff in the back with a trident. Incredible. Put Wallace and Gromit. Why the fuck is there a guy in my chat named Kaiser Scorp? Who is this person? The bro's got like a PFP of a skeleton with like a Wehrmacht hat on it. No, who is this guy?
Anomalous entity.
I accidentally subscribed to him. My bad. Let me just undo that real quick. His about page says, I want to make content. Same. Don't we all? Okay, I'm not scrolling down. I don't want to scroll down. Loboto, we should predict what's gonna happen here. Look at all the characters involved.
Bomb.
Brooke, Master Oogway, Soldier, Jesse, Jack Horner, and Mike Ehrmantraut. There's so many overpowered characters.
I think Brooke's gonna tell a really good joke, and they're all going to laugh at it.
They're all gonna laugh so hard they die, like that one Greek philosopher dude after witnessing a donkey eating his figs.
Yes.
Look at all these overpowered characters. Well, I mean, Jesse, not really, and also not really Soldier, but Mike, Jack...
Yeah, Soldier's actually pretty overpowered.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just Jesse who isn't. Soldier, Jack, Mike, Oogway, and Brooke are all very overpowered. Brooke, Master Oogway, and Soldier successfully ambush and kill Jesse, Jack Horner, and Mike Ehrmantraut. Holy shit. We're still keeping up with the theme of Breaking Bad versus TF2 Turf Wars. Except now Master Oogway and Brooke are involved. And also Jack Horner for some reason. And there's also DreamWorks infighting, I guess. Raw Bear decides not to go to the feast.
Yeah, he has to do some training instead.
Look at what Medic does! That's so in character for him.
Oh god.
It's just standard procedure.
Yeah.
Soldier stalks Crazy Dave. He's jealous of the panhead, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he probably is. Give me your hat!
And the response is just, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't receive that from an unknown sponsor. Brooke, Master Oogway, and Ritsu track down and kill Engineer. Oh my god, Brooke and Master Oogway are just like the dream team, aren't they?
Yeah.
Imagine if it comes down
that Brooke has soul powers. Brooke also.
Exactly, and Oogway is super spiritual and stuff like that. Brooke and Master Oogway need to be the last two alive, and then there's got to be a showdown. It has to happen. Proceed. Are you gonna proceed or what? Okay, there we go. Okay. Brooke accidentally thinks too hard and wipes his brain. What's going on? Something just happened. This death is sponsored by NordVPN. I heard something. What the? Hello? Hey, Loboto, can you say something real quick? Yeah, my Bluetooth headphones disconnected for some reason, just for a moment.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of annoying, too. This death is sponsored by NordVPN, true story. Brooke accidentally thinks too hard and wipes his brain. Ritsu kills himself.
He doesn't even have a brain.
I don't know!
Skull joke.
Rip Ritsu. Soldier fends Spamton, Medic, and Master Oogway away from his fire, which is crazy. Imagine that.
Also, you know who else is crazy? Crazy Dave.
You know
he has just received an explosive.
You know who else is crazy? My mom!
My mom!
Crazy Dave defeats Medic, but spares his life. Soldier tries to sleep for the entire day. Master Oogway sprains his ankle while running away from Spamton. I want Master Oogway to win so bad. That would be hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
Alright, let's see what the chat... We're down to the last 5, so let's see what chat says. I really want to see what chat says. Let's go to the live. We have no one in chat speculating. Well, by the time... the stream delay is probably going to help with that, so someone's going to speculate before we continue. It's fine.
I'm still rooting for Oogway.
Yeah, I'm so rooting for Oogway. If not him, Crazy Dave winning would be pretty funny. Brooke and Ritsu are fucking dead.
All the weeb characters are dead.
Crazy Dave begs for Medic to kill him. Crazy Dave dies! Reluctantly, no. I do not believe he would be reluctant. I think Medic would do it very willingly.
Yeah.
Spamton passes out from exhaustion. Master Oogway and Soldier hold hands. This is huge for American-Chinese diplomatic relations.
Yeah.
Spamton kills Medic and Master Oogway stalks Soldier. It's down to the last 3.
Spamton versus Master Oogway versus Soldier.
Fight for the ages. Alright, here we go. No, Oogway! No! He got so far! He accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Why does that feel like something he'd do, though? Soldier receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Spamton sets up camp for the night. It's down to Soldier versus Spamton. Soldier shoots lightning out of his eyes and tells Spamton to kill himself now. It works.
And there you have it, folks!
And Soldier TF2 wins the game. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. Oogway will carry. Oogway, no, his one major flaw, being modern. Crazy Dave will win. Everyone was betting on Oogway. Damn it. Master Oogway had 7 kills. 7. Soldier had 4. Brooke also had 4. The way that fucking ended, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. Proceed. Let's see the stats. Oh man.
Yeah, that was the greatest anticlimax I have ever witnessed.
True. Oh man. Master Oogway. Oh, Sniper killed a lot of people. Sniper got 5 people. It wasn't enough to beat
Nothing's a
Master
good job,
Oogway.
mate.
Master Oogway being on this massacre route is so out of his character. It's so fucking funny. Oh man.
Yeah.
You got time for one more?
Nah, I think I'm gonna stop here.
Yeah, well, I mean, dinner is ready anyway. That's why my parents called. So should probably wrap this up. Let's see how long the stream's actually been running. It's been running for one. What? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? What? No. That must be a glitch, right? It's been running for longer than 1 minute, 1 hour and 27 minutes, right? Hold on a sec.
I don't know.
No, that actually makes sense. That makes sense. I just looked at the time. This is actually shorter than the last one, but that's because Saf, Kai, and I did 3 games instead of 2. Alright, well, we should probably... Top 10 saddest anime deaths. Number 10, Oogway. So true.
Yeah.
I mean, his death was also really powerful in the movie, so... You know.
That was.
Truly. Greatest character ever made. Maybe not, but one of the greatest characters ever made. 4 active viewers. We definitely got a huge fan base for this. Do we have any parting words? Do we have any parting words before we end this, before we end the stream for good? I'm mad that Wall Zombie didn't win a single game. That's a scam. Wall Zombie sweep.
Let me think of some good parting words.
I'm waiting.
Smorgasbord chocolate tears.
Agreed. Very well spoken. Alright, well, he's gone. Loboto is gone, everybody. It's all over. Adios. Watch Mojo better make a video on this. Agreed. MP, you're so right. You are so correct. Absolutely. Well, this was fun. I will do this again sometime, most likely. Let me know who else you want to see on one of these streams, because I could invite whoever the hell I want, really. Yep. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Poor Mike didn't get to Walter the opponents. True. Walter. See ya. Yep. Bye, everyone. Have a good